Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live. Today, we'll be talking about a very important topic. But before we get started, I just want to go ahead and introduce myself since it's a new person giving today's video. My name is David Cantu. I'm one of the co founders of Best College Aid, the leading online college planning platform in the US. And in today's video, we will be talking about what to do starting January for college, right? It's a college prep checklist for high school students, for high school families. So if you're a high schooler or the parent of a high schooler, make sure you write down below, you type down below where you are joining from and the grade that you are in or that your student's in. All right. So again, my name is David Cantu. And if you want to tune in to our lives, we are live on Mondays at 7 p.m. or 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. So if you haven't subscribed already, and if you don't follow us on Facebook, because we are live on YouTube and Facebook, you can go ahead and look us up, Best College Aid USA, subscribe to our videos, and obviously follow us on our other accounts. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started with our presentation and with today's very, very important topic, a college prep checklist for high school students or families, right? Depending on who is watching this, I will try to make it as general as possible. So the first tip that I want to give you all, the first strategy on this checklist is to choose next year's classes based on what you actually want to major in college, right? A lot of students make the mistake of taking AP level classes or college level classes that are not even related to their major, and that's okay, especially if they're general classes that you will have to take in college anyways. But we recommend our students here at Best College Aid, we recommend the parents who are members of Best College Aid to have their students choose honor level courses and college level courses to maximize their odds of winning academic merit-based scholarships, right? Let's say you don't qualify for need-based aid. Well, you will want to take honors and advanced level classes, college level classes in high school to maximize your odds of winning academic scholarships of up to $20,000 per year, right? In my case, I won $11,000 of academic scholarship. So that was $44,000 in 4 years that I won because I took AP and honor level courses, passed the AP exams, did well in my honors courses, and this helped me get an academic scholarship. And this has helped a lot of our students here at Best College Aid get academic merit-based scholarships. Now, the second reason why you want to choose next year classes and why you want to be strategic about choosing them is that this will help you maintain a good GPA. And what's a good GPA? Well, anything above 3.5, that is the goal, right? You want to have a good GPA so that, again, you can maximize your odds of winning academic scholarships. So when you choose next year's classes, make sure you choose an honors or an advanced level course that you know you will do well. Let's say you are not good at math, then maybe sticking with regular level courses is better than taking an advanced level course, right? So you want to be strategic about this so that your GPA does not go below 3.5. It's better to maintain a GPA of 3.5 or above taking regular courses than to have a GPA below 3.0 and taking advanced level or honor level courses. Okay, so watch out for that. That's a very important warning there, a very important disclaimer. And junior year, right? For those of you who have children in sophomore year, or if you are a freshman that's watching this, well, make note of this. Junior year grades are very important in the college admissions and scholarship process. A lot of admissions representatives, the people that will review students' applications, they want to look at junior year. And the reason why people say that junior year is very important, it's not because senior year is not important, but by the time you are done with senior year, the colleges would have already made their decision on whether or not to accept you. So although they can resign your application, like if you do really bad or very poorly on your senior year, they can take away your acceptance, but it's very rare for a good student to not do well in their senior year. So junior year, that's why it's so important, because it's the final year where grades will be looked at. Okay, so that's why there's such a heavy emphasis on junior year grades. Now that's the first item on the checklist. Now let's go over the second item on the checklist is to register for February's SAT and ACT scores especially if you are a junior, if you have a senior in high school that maybe wants to improve his or her SAT or ACT scores, then this tip also applies to you. Now, if you're a junior or senior, or if you have a student who is a junior or a senior, again, register for the February or March SAT and ACT exams and set a goal for the exams, right? You don't want to just go into the test and not knowing what's a good score. You want to look at the mid-range test scores of the students who are accepted or were accepted to the schools in your list so that you can maximize your odds of not only getting accepted, but again, also winning merit-based academic scholarships, right? Even though schools are now test optional with the SAT and ACT scores, we still recommend submitting your scores to the schools in your list so that you can maximize your odds of acceptance and academic scholarships. Now, if you're a student, or if you're a member of Best College Aid, if you are a parent watching this and you already signed up to our program, then your student has access to study accounts, and you should already activate those accounts, especially if you have students in high school. So activate your ACT Prep Plus account powered by Kaplan, one of the collaborators of the ACT organization. Best College Aid members have access to a free account for the ACT, and we also teach you how to activate a free SAT prep account. So if you're a member, make sure you go into the course and watch those lessons, okay? So that's the second item on today's checklist for what to do to maximize your odds of acceptance and scholarship packages for college, right? So the third item on this checklist is to participate in your classes, okay? And this might seem like an obvious pointer, but here is why. If you develop a good relationship with your teacher, he or she will not only it will not only be a better year, but they can help you write those recommendation letters that you need to submit when you are creating your common application or your coalition application to apply to the schools, to apply to the universities. So you want to participate in class, you want to do your homework, you want to be a good student, and develop that relationship with your teacher so that when you ask for a recommendation letter, he or she accepts and write something that is actually meaningful and not just a copy and paste of what he or she might have ready to send to the admissions representatives on the common application, right? So if you already fill out your common application, or if your student already signed up for the common app, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't already, don't worry. At the end of this training, I will give you even more resources so that you can begin preparing for the college admissions and scholarship process. Okay, so that's the third item on the list. Now, developing a good relationship with your teacher will not only help you get your recommendation letters out of the way, but again, it also helps you improve grades, because if you are at a border between 87 or a C plus and and or excuse me, an 87, which is a B plus, and you only need three more points to get an A minus, then the teacher, because you have a good relationship with him or her, will help you or will let you know what you can do to get an A minus, which in turn will help increase your GPA. So that's why it's good to have a good relationship with the teachers in your high school. And again, going back to the first item on the checklist, choosing the right classes, you want to, even before the semester starts, before the year starts, you want to know the teacher. You want to have asked an upperclassman or someone who already took the class, how is so and so? Is she a good teacher? Is he a good teacher? And then you can even go and ask the teachers, hey, like, I'm taking algebra 2, or I took algebra 1 and did so and so. Do you think I should take algebra 2 honors with you based on what I got on algebra 1? And they will help you make a better decision. And once you actually join the class, or if your son or daughter joins that class, then they will know who your son or daughter is. They will know who the student is, and this will help create that rapport that eventually leads to all the benefits mentioned in this third item, which can help very, very much with the college admissions process, right? Now, the final item on the checklist, there are many more items. Don't worry. I will go over how you can learn how to complete all of them in a little bit. But the fourth item in this checklist is to begin applying for private scholarships, okay? So students can start applying for private scholarships. their freshman year of high school, and they can stop applying for private scholarships up until their junior year of college. And if they are going to do an MBA or a postgraduate degree, they can continue to apply to private scholarships. But for most students after college, they don't get more degrees. So again, here at Best College Aid, we help families with students in middle school and high school who want to go to college and get their undergraduate degree, right? So you can start applying for private scholarships the freshman or even in middle school, but you have more opportunities to apply for private scholarships freshman, sophomore, junior year, senior year. You can continue to apply throughout college, but it's important to know that you can already start if you are a freshman. If you're a junior, you should already have a list of private scholarships that you are applying to. Online search tools, again, this is super important. The second point there is to use online search tools to create a list of private scholarships to maximize your odds of going to college for free or paying as little as possible, right? That's our goal here at Best College Aid. My family and I, we earned over $500,000 in aid and scholarships, and now we teach families how to do that. Our students have earned acceptances to schools such as these ones, Northeastern, Northwestern, Boston University, UPenn, with a financial aid package and scholarship package worth over $70,000. One of our students recently got into NYU with an $80,000 scholarship. So if you want to learn more about that, I will shortly tell you how you can also improve your odds of acceptance and scholarship packages, right? But let me finish real quick with this point. Use online search tools to create a list of colleges. I mean, well, that too, but a list of private scholarships. You will also want to use an online search tool to create a list of universities, but that's on another topic. And finally, there are 4 types of aid and scholarships that you can apply to. And if you are watching this, if you want to go to college, if you want to learn how to maximize your odds of acceptance and scholarship packages, I always want to leave you all with more information on how to help your students achieve this, right? So if you haven't done it already, we do have a free webinar, a free training where we go over the 6 most important strategies in our course, Best College Aid, to help your child get accepted to college with scholarships, right? If you haven't done so already, if you haven't watched this training, which by the way, many parents are calling it an hour more valuable than, or 45 minutes more valuable than 4 years of high school reunions with their guidance counselors. Well, what you have to do, and I'll show you right now, is go to the link in the description. So if you're watching it on the phone, all you have to do is click the title of this video. If you're on your computer, you can just click this description right here. Click the button that says, or the link that says free training. Once you click on it, it will that will pop up if you stay in the page for a while. But once you click on it, it will take you to this page where you can watch the video where my brother Francisco, who's the one on the left, he will teach you the 6 strategies or the 6 steps to go to college with scholarships. Click the yes, please save my seat, and you will be taken to the sign up page where you can register and learn even more strategies than the ones I shared with you today. So that's if you haven't done so already. But those were the 4 items on today's checklist to prepare for high school. If you are a parent who has a son or daughter that's looking to maximize his or her odds of acceptances and scholarship packages, then again, register to watch this free training. The link is below in the description if you're watching us on Facebook, because we are live in both. Then do go ahead and click the link above or below this video so that you can register and start learning those strategies today. Okay, I do see that we have some people in the chat because we are live. So if you guys have any questions, now we can jump into our Q&A session. I do see that Lucila says hello. Hello, Lucila. Jenna Dean was also on the live. Hello, Jenna. Laura, my sister, was also on the live. And on Facebook, we are also moderating the chat. So if you have any questions there, I'm sure we could have answered them. But I don't see any questions in the live chat. So if there's no questions, we can call it a night. But again, if you haven't done so already, or if you do have questions, this training will answer lots of your questions. When we created this webinar, we not only shared the 6 most important strategies that helped my siblings and I get over $500,000 in aid and scholarships. And also our members get a lot of money in scholarships. But we also took the most frequently asked questions that we get and wrote this webinar for you. So it is pre-recorded. All you have to do is sign up. You can watch it whenever you want, and the tips you'll be able to implement those tips immediately. All right. So again, no questions here on the chat. I think that's all for today. It was a quick live. I know it's a holiday, so thank you for watching. My name is David Cantu. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share it with anyone who needs it. And finally, also register to watch this free training so you can learn even more strategies than the ones I mentioned today. Okay, take care. I do see that Andrea says, thank you for this information. I'll make sure to check out the presentation. If you like this training, which was very short, you will love the webinar located in the link below this video. Okay, that training, you will not hear those tips, those strategies at your students' high school. A lot of parents who have watched the training have said that they've learned more in those 45 minutes than what they learned in 4 years going to those student guidance counselor or parents and students guidance counselor meetings. So again, when you have time, sign up. It's pre-recorded. You can watch it however many times you want. And we will send you at the end more information about our program, what Best College Aid includes, how we can help you, the same way we've helped thousands of other families send their students to top-tier universities, such as Ivy Leagues, with full ride scholarships. And we go over that at the end of the training after delivering a lot of value, okay? So, Andre, thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone who joined. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and as always, have a great rest of your week.